Okay, we're rolling here. Okay, so here is the pedal board, and you're going to see that when you get there. And if you look at the magazine article on it, or the PDF file, it'll show you how to use it. But basically, by stepping on the pedals, you change the different sounds. So, for example, now here's the guitar already set up with the Roland pickup on it. So here's the selector switch. So this takes the guitar signal out, puts it into the Roland pickup, and then you have this cable here that comes out that goes into the back, and it's called the GK cable. And then you take the mono out or stereo out to the amplifier. But so, for example, if we're just playing with the synthesizer, you flip this thing to synthesize, and you got that's the doo-doos. And so when you're playing the guitar, it's going to seem a little strange here, but when you're playing the guitar, you can slide it to guitar, and then you can set the selector switch here. So, for example, this is set in the jazz. Can't read it. That's set to the Spank. So that's our Telecaster or Stratocasters. So that little piece there lines up with Telecaster. And that's all the different settings. When you want to go to chime, you put this to chime, and you put it on that. So now you got 12 string. And that's all shown on the Variax page. Okay, so here's the Variax page. So here you got the setup here for the setting. That's the dial. And then here is the selector switch for all the different guitars. Okay? So anyways, so let's say, for example, you want to play just the computer. You flip this little switch to this side, and now we're going to play just the synthesizer. See where it says synthesizer? Now if I'm going to go play the organ, step on 1. Horns. That's strings and a guitar. But now, for example, if you wanted to play a 12, let's see, we're going to play a Telecaster middle pickup, and we're going to put this on mix. Now you've got both. The volume of the synthesizer is here. Oops. And then, of course, you get the volume for the guitar here. But it only has one cable. Now, if you want to use the other cables, there's an expansion box here. And this expansion box, this is the power feed. So this plugs into the wall. The guitar cable plugs in here. And it needs a cable that is called a tip ring sleeve. And it looks like this. And then that puts power into the guitar. Then out the other side here, you have a quarter-inch jack, and you have an XLR. So you can take your XLR into an acoustical amplifier. You can take your quarter-inch into a guitar amplifier. And when you step on this, you go between the two. Now, I think I want to hang on to this cable because, hell, I'll send it to you. It's $35 that I paid for it. But I don't think you're going to need it, but I'll send it anyhow. On the back of the guitar is a battery compartment, and the battery compartment is right here. Inside there is a number of AA batteries. So you got everything set. I'm going to send you all the presets of the guitar of the Roland. So here's all the presets. So if you go to A11, you've got an organ. If you go to the A112, you have a scat box. Also, when you push, there's a couple buttons here. There's an S1 and an S2. When you press the S1, let me put the guitar on here for a second. Okay, when you push the S1 button, you'll look at this and it turns that button on. See the little dots flashing? Okay, hold that and push 1, and now you got a tuner. Okay, and then to get out of that, just push the S1 button again, and then you can go to the different buttons. When you go to the different banks, you then hold the other button. Oh, here's the pedal. This is kind of cool. And that'll hold it on, even though and then so if you hold that and you go to B1, now you got. If you want to go to a piano, C1, here's D1. So there's D1 too. So now you got a piano. There's a guitar. I'm just switching between. Go to the next bank. Those are different pianos, and then and you can keep going up in numbers. There's all kinds of settings here, but you got to kind of read the manual. So here's D21, D32, and then they got patches, and so you can go to patch edit and write to data, and it's kind of over my head, but it does chorus and it does reverbs and it does all kinds of stuff. You can set the reverb level on it. So as long as you keep it in this pitch range, actually it can be anywhere there. You can also change sensitivity on the pickups. I've already set them up, but it's quite a little unit. So have fun with it, and I'll post this on YouTube. Bye.